All right, boys, time for some free content. I don't upload as often as I should, and this is just gonna be it'll be kind of a fun video, kind of a venting video. Not really, to be honest. I don't know the order of the uploads, but I am uploading a collection video today. I think the collection video will be before this video, and even in the collection video, which was filmed last week, Friday, I believe. I was already making some of these points, and I'm glad in a way that so this reprint, first of all, doesn't kill anything in my collection. FYI, like if you're curious if I am extremely pissed off because my collection lost value with this reprint in particular, it didn't, because I didn't have a QCR SP. I did not have a QCR Infinite Impermanence. In fact, I don't think I had a high rarity Infinite Impermanence. Actually, I had an ulti. There we go. I have two ultis. So I guess technically, but that's in my collection. It's never going away because I actually collect, guys. Unlike some people that say they collect but they're actually vending, I truly do collect. But here is the the weirdest reprints in the 2025 tin block here. And we're going to read some of the comments, and then I'll give a little bit my opinion. And it's going to be sincere opinion that I hope that people take, honestly, because I want you guys to save money, time, and avoid frustration. But Zio Lock, this is the official Konami Twitter handle for the NA, I believe, as well. Don't touch max rarity. This is good short term, but is bad long term for the game. The collector whales are a big portion of people opening cases for max rarity, which increases supply of cheap cards for everyone else. If you fuck up the collectors, you fuck up the supplies of cases being opened and the supply of available cards, which increases overall card prices. This is one of the reasons why Pokemon is so cheap. Whales, random people keep opening up stuff basically, and makes it more accessible for people to buy at a cheaper pace. What does this guy say? Problem is, in Yu-Gi-Oh, the prices are artificially inflated by buyouts. Not, I don't think so. I don't think yes, in some cases, but it's not out of nowhere, right? Like for the meta people, for the collectors, like buying out an Air Neos, I get, and that I've seen that. But buying out for meta decks and meta staples, it only happens by meta players. It's not collectors. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, but me as a collector and a vendor, I'm not buying out fucking Triple Tactics Thrust or whatever. Like, if I pull them, I might hold on to them, but I'm not buying that shit out because I don't collect that. That is shit. Like, that is garbage, guys. Technically, I am selling you trash that I think is trash because I don't play the game. I don't care about infinite impermanence or as a card that I'm gonna play. Right? I don't see value in playing it. I only like it if I like the rarity, if I like the artwork, or if I like a set or I'm trying to complete a set. Right? That's really it. It's not that deep for collectors, like for actual collectors. And yes, I actually do sell, by the way, but it's more like I need to get rid of stuff, and like literally, I'm selling you guys what I consider garbage, and not in a bad sense. Like it's good cardboard. It's not ripped. It's in good condition, right? It's near mint, all that stuff, and you guys will play it. You guys will actually use it. I won't. That's what I mean by that. But this guy says if you actually collect or know collectors, you would know there is no profit in investing in this. Exactly. They know they are going to lose money. Yes. The hassle of moving cards is difficult. Also true. Slow and expensive. Yes. But I don't think I read this, by the way. I only read the comments for the Yu-Gi-Oh Europe profile, and they were also I don't think they made a coherent argument like this guy. This guy is actually pretty smart. I don't know if he vends, but yes, exactly. Most collectors aren't trying to flip for a profit. Exactly. That's vendors, guys. That's I like people that are uh actually trying to make money off Yu-Gi-Oh. They have a store and stuff like that. They aren't collectors. Like, I don't know how to break that to you guys. Let's see. They paid the premium to own something special, something that they can show off to friends, only for it to be something everyone sees and be like, whatever. Exactly. Yes, this guy's pretty smart, actually. Both glad and horrified. That's pretty funny. Rest in peace. Yes, this guy, no likes. Can't help but feel bad for QCR SP owners, but their loss is my benefit. LOL. A lot of likes. That is crazy, by the way, because So we're gonna talk a little bit about the implications of this in a little bit. Never buy. Oh, I guess I was in this thread because I like this. 44 minutes ago. 3 hours ago. Okay, so that's relatively new post. That's probably why I didn't see it then. 3 hours ago. This was 3 hours ago. Holy shit, time flies. Never buying anything from now on. There is no point since you're going to reprint the max rarity cards. Yeah, exactly. Holy fuck, a rip to the collectors, but holy fuck, this is insane for the average player. Not really. This was already a cheap card, guys. Like, this is a staple. You run one, you buy one, you're happy. You should have bought this when it was like $5 from Bonanza, right? Like if you didn't buy it, you're kind of dumb. Like if I'm gonna be honest with every like keeping it 100, guys. If I played the card game, I would buy cards that I know were staples and keep them forever and just be between decks, flip them, right? Like change them out. I don't understand how people don't understand this. It's like a very you have to be like below 50 IQ to not do this. Like I'm not even being mean. Like you have to, do you not know about the future? Do you not plan ahead? It's kind of weird to me. Anyways, Yu-Gi-Oh's dead. Honestly, how they treat their customers, players, most players are now quitting. Attendance has been lower from what I know in all these YCS and stuff like that. So yes, it does seem, and I also said this in my collection video, by the way. It does seem like Yu-Gi-Oh will be dead soon because people aren't interested. There's no new players, and I feel like it might actually get expensive soon if people actually follow my advice. By the way, in a few seconds, I'll read a couple more comments and talk about it here. You can't manage a ban list without incentives to sell more cards. It's not based on being balanced, but to push out new sets. Yeah, and by the way, also as a collector, I agree with that. The ban list should be updated like pretty much every month. They're competing with online games, guys. Online games have patches that happen every 2 to 3 weeks. Like these boomers just legit don't understand how to run this company, and it is what it is. Like I actually empathize with a lot of the players in this regard. It moves too slow to be an actual viable game. Um, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. So you're stuck with a format where like two decks are really good, and that's what drives up the prices. By the way, it's not collectors. Like I don't understand. That's awesome. That would be insane. Printing it as a Starlight. I'll like that one. Oh no, we released multiple dog shit sets in a row. Quick, exactly, exactly. We're gonna talk about this. What's the point of buying the QCR one when Starlights will be way cheaper in the future? I don't know what you guys are doing for the 30th anniversary, but I ain't touching it. Correct, correct. It looks like the people from Europe had less base takes compared to these people, but actually, I kind of want to see some counterpoints. Though. Oh, that's wow. I mean, yeah, cool. Wonder how expensive they are because I would like to have them high rare. It's no longer high rarity, by the way. Starlights are not high rarity. SPY not, but but two in Starlight, I approve. I don't know what that means. Okay, so it doesn't. It seems like a lot of people are in agreement with what with like opinions I would have. So now here's my advice to people and why I made this video. Do not open up product. It is what it is. I'm not so I'm in a unique situation where I'm not shilled. I'm not a Konami shield. I don't get money from Konami, and to tell you the truth, I don't even make money off like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I am a rogue agent, guys. I operate on the gray area of life. I make money through my day job. I don't make money off of YouTube. I don't make money off product where like I'm actually losing money if I do openings and stuff like that. And I do giveaways, like pretty big giveaways in some cases. Like I've given away like a PSA 10, PSA slabs and stuff like that are expensive. Smaller channels do not do this, guys. I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh at a loss, and I'm pretty content with that most cases. But here's the reality: people should not be buying Yu-Gi-Oh product and opening it. They should be buying the singles if they play. And if they are collectors, they should also buy the singles, but they should probably avoid modern, if I'm going to be honest. and focus maybe on like older stuff. Like going forward, what I'm going to be doing is focusing on some older vintage stuff for sure. If by the way, if I even choose to keep collecting, because I've been, and again, I made this point in the collection video already. If you guys should watch it. The dopamine doesn't hit once you have a collection. Once you have a lot of cards, like once you start when your collection's like 10,000 and more dollars, the dopamine doesn't hit you the same. And then you have Konami actively shitting on your collection. So it's not good. It's not a good thing Konami has put themselves into, and it is what it is. I don't get paid by them. If Konami goes under, it doesn't. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. But here's continuing with the advice. If you guys have noticed on the channel, I just don't have fun the same way opening up packs anymore. I've actually skipped most of this crap because it's literally crap. Justice Hunters, I think I got like two special edition boxes. That was like the only. I think I had a gap of like 3 months of no openings besides like Stampede, and Justice Hunters broke that, and it was just with two special edition boxes, and I gave the stuff away that I opened. Um, Duelist Advance I skipped because main sets are ass. The pull rates are terrible, etc. OTS I did buy, but I'm keeping sealed. And here's where the advice starts hitting, guys. If you are collecting, keep stuff sealed. If it's a good set, it will go up in value. If it's a bad set, obviously it will go down in value. But once you open it up and you go through those horrible, horrible odds of pulling something good, potentially pulling something good, then Konami is just going to reprint it and ruin the value. There is no point in opening up sealed product. Do not, if you want to start a collection, keep it sealed, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on for modern at least. If again I choose to continue to buy Yu-Gi-Oh product the way I been buying Yu-Gi-Oh product, I kind of skipped Monsters Mayhem. I think I bought a box and like two special editions. I would have if this set was smaller, like if it was 100 cards, maybe would have done a little bit more. If the archetypes were cool, I would have done a little bit more, but it wasn't that good. Alliance Insights, and this is also with the Chibes, by the way, which were cult favorites. Alliance Insight I skipped. Quarter Century I actually kept a lot sealed. Maze of the Masters I skipped. OTS. I like the OTS pack, so I did. I think I bought a couple cases. Supreme Darkness. I opened up one main set and a couple mini boxes. I skipped this. I skipped this. You know, I skipped for the most part. I think I opened up a box or like some special editions, but I skipped it. I used to open up cases, guys. I used to open the last case I opened of a main set was a Legacy of Destruction. So here's where it's gonna hurt the meta players and why I also made this video because the meta players are pretty insufferable and they don't understand where their ignorance is gonna lead them. All right, $31 for a booster box. And so if you keep this sealed, like this is a main set. This is one of the this is this the latest main set or one of the latest main sets? One of the latest main. It is the latest main set. If you bought this as a collector and kept it sealed, you lost 50% of your value. If you cracked it open, you also lost value because the most expensive card is $18 as a secret rare, besides the Starlights, of course, which are probably going to lose value. We've seen it already. So what is the point of you opening up, gambling on the pull rates, on the pulls, and then not making your money back? And if people start following my advice and keeping it sealed or just staying away from crap product, not buying it, the meta players are going to be the ones that have to crack open this shit, and it is shit, guys. And they're going to have to pay. It's probably going to go up by because the only reason this is cheap is because no one wants to crack it because all the singles are already in the market. Why am I as a meta player going to buy a box so I can buy the singles? But if people stop opening this up because Konami keeps shafting collectors, shafting the vendors, etc., this is going to go up to MSRP price. It's going to maintain MSRP price, and the meta players are going to have to crack it and gamble. So good luck, meta players. You guys supporting Konami are going to have a field day. Now you're going to be the ones gambling and losing your money. Congrats, bro. And I hope you guys do take my advice. Do not buy, do not feed into this. Um, if you buy, keep it sealed. You know, this set, by the way, is a really good investment opportunity to keep sealed. We've seen it with the 2024 tins, but do not gamble and let the meta players go and open up their own product and get shafted, bro. Get wrecked. That's the video.
Big thank you to the channel members, Eric Moreno and Burn My Dread. You guys rock.